Welcome back, YouTubers and Madden fans. This is MADDENMONEYSHOT, sniffing out the Madden cheese as always. I got some plays for you today out of my ebook from the Baltimore Ravens from Madden 18. That's right, these plays here, I could have swore that they patched this, but apparently they only patched it in similar looking formations, like the weak close flex. The plays I'm going to show you a pass and a run play, and it's that play at the top there, the PA cross F wheel. That's the play. But like I said, they kind of patched it. They didn't patch it in the I-form close flex, but they did patch it in the in other formations. So now that I found it in a formation that works the same way that it always did, I wanted to bring you guys back to it because to me it's one of the best combinations of plays in the game. The only problem is you have to run the Baltimore Ravens playbook because I don't think this is in any other any other playbook has this particular set of plays in this particular formation. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like, I'll pick the play out of the week, and it's the one at the top there, and I'll show you how they broke it to the point where it doesn't really work out. So the way that I'm going to run the play today is I'm going to try to motion this fullback to the line, but it only gives me the option to motion him over to side, which really makes this play not so great. But to make this play extra cheesy and extra glitchy, all you need to do is use this formation, call the exact same play. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a running back at this spot here. I guess, I don't know, maybe Ty Montgomery's probably pretty fast. I guess he's probably the best option. And that's going to make this play that much better. You might know this play already. If you watch my channel long enough and you remember the first time that I put this out or the first time you saw this, let me know in the comment section. Let me know how long you've been watching. Other than that, let's go ahead and let's pick random 3-4 or random 4-3. It really doesn't matter. All I'm going to do is I'm going to motion this guy to the line, and you see the difference. Now he goes all the way to the line, and you're going to see how, especially against, this looks like a cover 3, but especially against a cover 3, I mean, he's going to be extra glitchy to the sidelines underneath this cover 3. He's going to be wide open. I'm going to block my running back. I have my choice to either put Boyle here on a slant or a drag. It really doesn't matter. I kind of like the slant to be a little bit more aggressive, but the drag is probably the safest version of a check down. Go ahead and I'm going to call this, and like I said, look how wide open that guy is. We're going to watch the replay on that. He's got to be 15 yards open on that play. So like I said, let's go ahead and let's just go to the replay function real quick just so we can count the yards. So here we are in replay, and I think the drag actually pulled this linebacker in a little bit. Let's just go ahead and let's take a look at this. The way that this play looks like it works out, this linebacker looks like he's starting off to follow this guy, and then the drag just sucks him back in, leaving this guy with, what, 20 yards of space? You know what I mean? Like, these are the type of plays that I like to put out. I mean, how can you mess this up? How can you miss this? You know what I mean, this is the read the whole way, especially in cover 3s. Cover 2s, maybe not so much. I'll show you the reads for those. But if it's a cover 3, and even a man, if it's a man coverage, he's going to go straight up down the sideline. But this is the type of plays that I like to run all game. If I can run a play like this all game, you know what I'm saying? This is so easy. Like, you can't make mistakes when it's this wide open. This is why, like I said, I can't believe they didn't patch this. We'll see what the effect of, if I don't motion this guy out, I'll show you what I'm talking about. This doesn't look like a cover 3 necessarily, but I mean, like I said, cover 2s are going to give it problems. I snatched it right in front of him there. I'll take that. But you'll see, it just isn't the same. So I don't necessarily know when I'm going to get these cover 3s. I don't know. It looks like a man coverage. But you can see by not motioning him out, it makes all the difference in the world. Here it looks like a cover 3. So we're definitely going to have, I mean, it looks like it was a man. So that brings me to my next route, though. This guy right here, an excellent man beater coming across. Although, realistically, anything is going to beat man on this play. Let's try this one more time, because I'm thinking I got a cover 3 here. Nope, still another man. So like I said, I mean, you got to motion him out. It was a man coverage, but even if I motion this guy out, like, he got covered there. But if I motion him out, he's not going to get covered. He's going to beat that linebacker to the edge. That's the whole point. And then, like I said, my other adjustments are really up to me as far as, you know, what I want to do with my tight end here. But, you know, if it's a man, every route here is pretty much going to beat it. But Crabtree and the RB route are really going to be the killers. And like I said, there's a man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you going to do, though? The linebacker has no chance getting that edge, as we've got quite a few man looks here already, to be honest with you. So, like I said, I don't know. I hit random play, so I really don't know what's coming. But that running back is typically going to beat it regardless. So here we go. Looks like we might have a cover 3. I mean, he's just to that edge. The faster, the better. I'm not sure how fast Montgomery is, but I know he's decent. But yeah, I really want Brown on Crabtree's route and Crabtree on Brown's route, because Brown's route really is only good if it's a cover 2. So, you know, I don't know if I'm going to get that look at any point in time, but I want my speed guy here, because this will give, you know, a lot of house call opportunities if you get somebody dumb enough to run man coverages. So if somebody's running a man blitz, he'll be a home run. That's why you want your speed guy there. If somebody's running a cover 1 or even a cover 2, you're going to have really big plays. And we're getting a lot of man coverages. I don't know why. But Crabtree, he's still good enough to beat it from this distance. But if you're doing it from like 50, 60 yards, obviously you're going to want somebody faster. So I don't know if I'm going to get any cover 2s. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start slanting Boyle a little bit. We definitely have some sort of blitz coming. But he was just wild. That was such a blitz that nobody was even covering Ty Montgomery out of the backfield. But I wanted to show somebody else off. I don't want to just keep running the same thing over and over, or just keep hitting the same receiver. I think you get the point. I think you understand that Montgomery is pretty much always open. So here it looks like we might have an opportunity to take him deep. You know, sometimes he'll turn up the field and you have a big play. But there's more than one home run on this play. If it's a man coverage or a man blitz especially, Montgomery's going to be a home run too. As we'll see if we can get one of those looks. Look how wide open he is. I mean, where is, you know what I mean? Like that's the new cover 3 logic, I think, where that cornerback came in. Let's just go ahead and let's watch the replay. This is very similar to a play that I use quite a bit, as I keep forgetting where the replay is. This looks like the new cover 3 logic, as we're going to follow this. You can tell it shifts into some sort of a cover 3. Who knows? Maybe it's a cover 9 or something, or a cover 6. You never know. But the way that these guys, you have 3 guys in the back here. It just looks like it's something like that. And basically with the new cover 3 logic, they'll follow this route inside, and you can see he follows them in to the point where he realizes, oh shit, there's a receiver coming over here. You know what I mean? He's wide open, so you know, if I'd have threw that a little bit quicker, I might have been able to dart in there for that touchdown. But like I said, this is very similar to a play that I put out that I use quite a bit in the Panthers playbook, how you have one guy, you know, pulling in the coverage and another guy just wide open down the sideline. So, you know, cover 3, this probably do the best against cover 3, man coverages, stuff like that. It's going to be dynamite. So as glitchy as that play is, it has a really good complementary run play in the halfback, in the stretch. So, you know, same things apply, So as good as that play is, it has a really good complementary run play that's almost as glitchy in the stretch play. I wish I had a toss, you know what I'm saying? That'd be great, but it doesn't. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to settle for the stretch play, which, like I said, still a really good play. You just want to make sure when you run this, you probably don't want to have you know, running back at this spot. Might give away the play, might not. You know what I'm saying? If your opponent's that observant, a lot of people are not. But if they are, just leave the running back in. Just leave a running back in, you know, to mask it. But ultimately, let's pick the stretch play. We'll keep going ram through 4. So same thing applies. I'm just going to flip the play with the right stick, motion this guy across. And now we have a bunch of, you know, blockers over there. So all I really got to do, take it to this edge. This guy is not that fast. I probably should have put Montgomery in. I'm probably going to do that real quick. But you can see, I mean, there was, if we watch the replay, I mean, even though this guy feels super slow, there's nothing there. You know what I mean? Like, until I get 10 yards down the field, there's nothing there. So let's go ahead and let's swap out this guy for a speed back and be a little bit better. So the fastest guy they had was Montgomery. So, you know, I'm just going to have to deal with it. We do have a man coverage here, though. Even though the money play is to run it to the side, motion over the fullback. If you have a man coverage, it's probably better just to take it to this side as I run into my blocker. But we got 5 yards, so that's fine. But if I'd have ran that a little bit better, you know, I probably would have had way more. But if you have a man coverage, just line up and run it. You know, I mean, you're gonna be better off. This is obviously a zone, so I'm gonna be better. I mean, I still have my choice. You see how Madden's telling me that you got that green side over there, so I could always run it there because there's one guy to beat. My fullback has a pretty good chance of leading me to the outside, even with that. So, you know, even though the money plays to the left, just make sure you're reading where your gaps are. So here we go, another man coverage. Just going to go ahead, we're going to take this outside. Not a lot of shake and bake on this guy, but he has enough of a spin move to get me almost a 30-yard touchdown. So that's really all I need. Here I can probably do that again. You know what I mean? I just got one guy to beat. And the blocking was almost there. You know what I'm saying? It's just not, there's not a lot getting in my way. But, you know, like here, we got a clear cover 3, possibly a blitzing safety. So this just makes too much sense to go to this side. And even though it says I don't have any advantage, I disagree. We're going to take this far as long as I got enough speed here. Thanks for blocking, 15. You could have sprung me for a really easy touchdown there, but you decided not to. I appreciate you, bro. So here we go. Like I said, there's obviously a lot of defenders right where I'm going, but I still feel this is the way to go. Like, this is just, it's a really good blocking setup. As you can see right there, I mean, you know, there was, how many guys were there? Like 4 or 5 guys packed into that box. So like I said, I mean, I'm looking at a huge blocking disadvantage. When I motion out this fullback, it seems like I have 3 blockers to maybe 4 defenders if I'm isolating the guys in this box. Then I also have the safety in the back there, who's kind of like the last line of defense. But watch what happens. I mean, they just you know, mash their guys. And one guy, the fullback's knocking the cornerback on the ground. I mean, anytime you have that happening, or is it the safety? I'm not entirely sure, but that fullback being as a lead blocker is just a huge advantage. He just, you know, slams that dude to the ground, and the blocking just sets up beautifully. I got to make one guy miss, but this receiver gets off, and then he's taking out the safety. He just kind of, he starts with the receiver. Once the receiver gets past, he just moves down, and he just sets me up for a beautiful run. So like I said, just make your reads, you know what I'm saying, like you would normally in a run play. Hopefully you're doing that. If you're not doing that, if you're not making reads like this when you're running your run plays no matter what, it's probably giving you problems. But you know, that's just an important part of Madden. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to end the video there. I'm actually going to run the play one more time because I got a man coverage and I want to bust it. I want to bust it loose. Like I said, I mean, this is, you know, once you get to that, what makes the difference between this being a 10-yard run and a 15-yard run or 20-yard run is just making one dude miss 9 times out of 10. But like I said, we're going to end the video there. I'm going to have extra plays on my Patreon. If you guys want to see more out of this playbook and out of this formation, do me a favor, hit the like button, I'll do that. Other than that, thanks for watching Madden Money Shot out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.